Hello, thank you for choosing the Public Contracting Institute for your GovCon training. Let's look ahead at what exciting trainings we have coming up this week. On Monday, we had two trainings. We had our 30-minute GovCon and the new administration training where Nicole and Bill tackled the new executive orders aimed at revising the FAR. In the afternoon, we had another session of our GovCon 101 series where Christine Wade covered government property. The recordings for each of these trainings will be available for you to freely watch on our website. Tuesday, May 13th features our latest case of the month at 11:30, where we'll have our expert instructors, Brian, Tracy, and Tim, covering the two cases you see here. At 2 p.m., we'll have a double header, 2 to 3:30 p.m., where Todd Canny will cover our best practices in ethics and compliance series. And we'll also have Jim Gopal doing a series on training on generative AI, better than to trust a strange robot. If you can't be at two places at once, do not worry. Recordings for those trainings will be available as well. On Wednesday, May 14th, we're going to have another doubleheader to start off our day. We're going to have Country of Origin and Buy America. David and Ariel will be covering Made in the USA. At 10 a.m., we will also have Crafting GovCon Communication with Mr. Tom Reed, our chief problem solver, where he'll cover understanding your audience by using the language of the profession. At noon Eastern, we're going to have our 9th episode of our Fun with the FAR series. This is going to be covering FAR Part 15, Contracting by Negotiation. So this should be a pretty big episode for everyone. Steve Douse will be our host, and Lou Shariella will be our guest host for this training. Thursday, we're going to have Demystifying Intellectual Property in Government Contracting. Scott Felder and Professor Ralph Nash will be covering patent issues for 90 minutes. That's noon to 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Want to thank you all for choosing PCI. Have a great rest of your day.